I'm Alicia McFarland. The federal government is working with Qantas to organise a third evacuation flight for Australians stranded in Israel. The first of two flights will leave Tel Aviv tomorrow for London. Around 10,000 Australians are believed to be living or holidaying in Israel. Meantime, US National Security Council Coordinator John Kirby has confirmed talks are underway for potential safe passage to evacuate civilians from Gaza and deliver humanitarian aid.
We're actively discussing this with our Israeli and our Egyptian counterparts. We support safe passage for civilians. Civilians are not to blame for what Hamas has done, and we continue to support safe passage.
The Prime Minister is launching a final push for the voice to Parliament before we head to the polls on Saturday. Anthony Albanese is urging Aussies to do their research.
It's up to people to make up their own mind, and we respect people's right to determine their own position. But they should determine it about what this vote is about and not other things which it's not about.
4 million Aussies have already voted early, while 2 million have made a postal vote. The family and friends of 88 Australians killed in the 2002 Bali bombings have gathered today to mark 21 years since the tragedy. A total of 202 people were killed in the attack. Sydney is the only Australian city to make it on the top 20 list of richest cities in the world. In 18th spot, it has 198 sets of millionaires and 20 billionaires. New York came in at number 1.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
In sport, Demon star Clayton Oliver has been hospitalised by a medical episode a week after the club hosed down trade rumours. The club confirming he was taken to hospital by ambulance, underwent tests and has since been discharged for recovery at home. AFL.com.au reporter Cal Toomey says the midfielder has had an eventful week.
Yeah, obviously it's been a pretty dramatic week from his front as well as the club's over the past probably 8 to 10 days since the talk about him potentially moving to another club last week.
Ready?
I'm ready.
It's timeless design, state-of-the-art technology, and captivating performance. Advanced new Mazda CX-3, a modern classic.
G'day, Tom Perri with you. It's hoped the Crater Lakes rim path from the stairs to Centenary Tower will be open by Christmas. The city of Mount Gambier has finally been given approval to investigate the removal of pine trees burned by fire last year. Council's Carl Manarangi says once the investigations play out, the trees can be removed, the track can reopen, and they can look at what comes next.
That'll be part of the rejuvenation plan. So there's talks about natives, there's also talks about replacing with some other pines. That's the next phase that we'll be going into, and council will be looking at setting up a committee to look at what gets replaced and what gets put up there.
The District Council of Grant and Victoria's Glenelg Shire have joined forces. They've set up an agreement to allow staff of Mount Gambier and Portland airports to work out of either one. The partnership also ensures mutual learnings when it comes to operation. Grant Council CEO Daryl Wicker says it's exciting to build partnerships with other councils.
This is a small body of work for what will hopefully create greater opportunities cross-border. Fair to say that the regional councils along the Victorian border and also in the South Australian border have been working through our respective local government associations to have regular meetings with the cross-border commissioners from both Victoria and South Australia as well.
And the upgrade of the Narracourt Vinnie's Family Centre will soon be complete thanks to a $12,000 grant for new carpet. Federal member for Barker Tony Passon says the cost of living crisis is making organisations like Vinnie's more important than ever.
Whether it's Food Bank, Vinnie's or other charities, there's a very clear message. Their services are being used more and more, and concerningly by families that are in employment and have full-time steady jobs.
The Smith Street building has been in use since 1986 and is currently run by 24 volunteers.